Hey, Chet Atkins. Boy, what a knee slapper that is, isn't it? I tell you, this is Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour. We're talking about, family meetings. We're talking about the power inside of communication inside of a family. Now, I just want to say, I'm starting off. Next show is going to be the beginning of a new year, and I want everybody out there to know that I've got openings for 3 sponsors on my show. And if you believe in what the Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour has provided or is providing on the planet and inside of Central California, and you'd like to be a part of the show, give me a call at 805-682-8712 or call the station or email me at clay@mediasb.com or email me at clay@claynelsonlifebalance.com. And let's talk about how you can help keep this show going. I'm sure I'm not going to have any problem keeping the show going. But if you want to play, let me know. Let's see if we can get you in here. Now, we were talking earlier about, we did get some calls. For those of you that keep calling about family meetings and communication, go get the triple CD pack. Get the Getting Started series. Go on the web, pick up the Getting Started series, and pick up the Taking Care of Me series. Life balance, personal planning, accountability. It's all about communication. That's where you want to go. The Getting Started series is where you want to start. And guess what? You can even listen to these CDs as a family. What a thought, huh? Instead of turn off the darn TV and listen to these CDs, it's a fun thing to do, guys. I made it fun. It is educational, but it's also fun. It's also something that you can understand very easy and identify with. Now, a family meeting is a place where you get to shoot straight. You get to say what's going on with you. You get to have the floor. You get to own the listening of your family, anybody else that's in the meeting that understands the bylaws of the meeting, and you get to be contributed to. Do you know that white hairs, people that are, who have white hair have actually been where you are at one time or another?
You mean like experience?
Yeah, they actually have experience. They've actually done what you're doing. So think about that now. So a family meeting could be a good place to get answers. What do you think about that? To get, experience. Wow, what do you think about that? Like, wow, my mom and dad maybe could contribute to my life. Or how about this? Grandpa could really contribute to my dad's life, and my dad can then contribute to my life. Wow.
Here's a fun quote for you from Richard Bach, who's best known as the author of Jonathan Livingston Seagull, among others.
Oh, my gosh.
He says that the bond that links your true family is not one of blood, but of respect and joy in each other's life. And I think that's a nice kind of summation of what you're talking about.
That's really about what I'm saying, respect and joy of one's life, I mean, I'd like to be able to teach in my life everything that's worked to everybody I know. Also teach everything that hasn't worked, all right? So you don't have to do what hasn't worked. Now, keys to communication, all right? You got to slow down and listen. You have to slow down and speak so the listener can hear. Now think about that one. You have to be the question, not the answer. Like, what do you want? What did you hear me say? How can I help you? Do you need a hug? Would you like me to say it again? Now think about that, all right?
And like you said, the key is listening then after that.
So the key is listening to the response. And next, and not last, but next, is ask permission to shoot straight and then talk. Asking permission to shoot straight gets people's attention, and then you get to speak and say what you think. They get to hear it, all right? Now, young people learn how to treat others with respect, honor, and value as human beings from the amount of respect, honor, and value they've received themselves. Now, think about that. So one of the things you want to teach people, and you want to teach it by being it, is how to forgive themselves, how to speak with intention, how to speak powerfully, how to be the question, not the answer, how to have fun when nobody's having any, how to make a difference when everybody says you can't, all right? And again, last but not least, is how to forgive on your feet. Understand? How to forgive on your feet. That's what I was saying about CJ driving the car. I had to forgive instantly and ask, excuse me, but what are you doing? By the way, this is my Cadillac. We're going to die. So, it's all about getting, putting humor into life and remembering that the kids that you're growing up, the kids you're communicating with, and where you're leaving people is all that matters, all right? The hugs you give are the hugs you're going to get. Now, think about that. So you're listening to Clay Nelson on the Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour. You can hear us every Wednesday from 2 to 3 and from 10 to 11 p.m. And then again on Sundays from 12 to 1, okay? I am Clay Nelson. This is the Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour on KZSB AM 1290 in Santa Barbara. Thanks for listening.